How has your channel evolved, like since the starting of Piff? Like, how did that come about?
Well, what happened was a friend of mine, is a good friend now. I didn't know him at the time. We had a knife trade, and I think it was through the channel. Yeah, because the only way I knew him was through the channel. So we did a knife trade, and I sent him his knife, and he sent me my knife. But in the box was a bunch of goodies. It was just kind of silly goodies, a little coin. It was a couple of sauce packets from Chick-fil-A. It was just funny stuff that had no bearing on a lot of stuff. But it really, I had a bad day or something. And it really kind of cheered me up. So it got me thinking, you know what? If this could cheer me up, there's got to be a way to cheer everybody else up. And it's all done through, donations, and that's it.
Wow.
You'd think it would stop. You'd think, and it will never stop. I'm going to keep doing it to my extent as long as I can.
Yeah.
So if it's like 3 boxes a month, it's going to keep going, but the donations keep coming in.
Oh shit.
So
that's amazing. I mean, that's why I said you're probably the most giving person in Knife YouTube, because you started this thing, you're putting hours into it, shipping, bringing things to the post office, packing the boxes. That's a lot of work, you know?
Well, yeah, it's bringing a lot of happiness to people, and it's funny because it brings a lot of happiness for people to be able to give to something like that. You have a couple extra knives, and if it can make you feel good to give somebody else something, that's a good feeling too. So it's kind of a blessing on a bunch of ends, giving and for people receiving.
Have you done anything different on your channel, like any new strategies or anything like that? I always like to talk a little bit about the creator side of things that people don't really know about.
I wish I could figure out the algorithm to really kick it into gear, but it seems like I'm doing the same thing, just trickling along.
Yeah,
I'm having fun and everything, but yeah, it's just I don't have any secrets besides just if you're having fun, just keep doing it. That's about it.
I think that's the most important secret, to be honest, because even Nick Shabazz said that I've never had a viral moment. I've never had a video that all of a sudden had millions of views. I've never had a moment where all of a sudden, like, I gained 10,000 followers. He's like, I just kept on doing it, and I was having fun doing it. And now, he's reached, not critical mass because the guy's still growing, but, he's basically reached that point. Yeah, it's a weird thing, man. I'm going to go to a pool party tomorrow, my brother's house, and I'm like, I've been feeling loopy for the past 3 days, and I was telling my girl, I'm like, Kelly, I have COVID. And she's like, no, you don't. You just been drinking every night. I'm like, what do you do aside from Knife YouTube? Like, what are your hobbies? I know that you sing and you play the guitar, dude.
Well, I play the guitar and sing about as I don't know, as good as I make knives, I guess. I just do it. I'm just not very good at it.
Yeah, but it's fun. People are vibing with it. I checked out the turkey one, and I was like laughing on the train. And then I see people in the comments, they're like vibing with it, man. They love it, So I think whatever you do, people are gonna be into. You know what I mean? Because people just want to tune into you.
Yeah, it's really cool that way. Yeah, it's kind of fun. But I'm just like anybody else. I'm not like anybody else, but I think because I have 2 sons that are teenagers, I'm kind of into video games. I'm kind of into movies. I like to work out. Weirdly enough, in this last year or so, I've gotten into competitive arm wrestling. So,
dude, did you ever watch that old school movie with Sylvester Stallone, Over the Top?
Oh yeah,
when he's like,
I love that movie as a kid. Yeah. It's awesome, yeah.
I love that movie, man. And he just does the little thing, and he's like trying to save his son, right? Is that I forgot the plot?
Yeah, basically, he's trying to win the truck so he can keep his son. Yeah.
He's like,
what's weird though is that movie is when you're watching it, even as a kid. I was a kid when I came out, and you see him do that little move at the end. You're like, there's no way he's beating that monster.
I know.
When you get into arm wrestling, you realize that's a real move.
Yeah.
And that these guys that are his size are really beating these big monster dudes. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that movie's so nuts, man. Have you ever watched those Russian slap fights?
Oh my gosh.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
Yo, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so we can squad up in the comments.